right, so let's go into inner objects. So inner objects are the mental pictures in your head that you see when talking or hearing about a person, place, thing, or event. Okay, these images can also be based on your substitution. So basically what it means is that, let's example from the top of my head. Okay, there was actually when I was a scene that I was playing, acting class of mine, where I was in prison. It's actually a movie, um where I was playing the character of Angelina Jolie. I'll write down the movie in the video. I forgot what the name of the movie was, but I was playing the character of Angelina Jolie, and this is a part where she was put into a mental institution, like wrongfully accused. And she was just in this place where she is surrounded by people that were, admitted and like basically going crazy. So she was obviously she was feeling uncomfortable. So in that moment, one of the inner objects that I had in mind was uh, like um a container, being in a container, like how uncomfortable being in a small container house is, especially when it's hot. It's uncomfortable, it makes me feel unsafe. So I had to appropriate those, so that those were the inner objects that were going into my mind. Being in a container, being in a confined space, claustrophobic, being restricted, or you know so not having much to say or much to do. So I had to appropriate those feelings of how I feel, the inner object, what I see in my mind. I see a container, I see a confined space, I see claustrophobic, I feel claustrophobic. Those feelings and thoughts, when I think of that image of being in a container, and take those and put it in that scene where I'm in a mental institution. Of course, I've never been to a mental institution, but I had to play as if I'm in a mental institution. So that made me feel uncomfortable. I started to feel uneasy, because of what I was thinking in my mind. So inner objects are also very powerful in bringing in the emotions that you need towards a character.